Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the 1st possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and it gets out of bounds.
Gators pick up enough for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And that stiff arm will help earn him the 1st down.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Look at him run through those tacklers. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he pulls in the catch. That is a big play. Finally brought down to the 44.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Handoff to the right side. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Brown. Looking for the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. He just two, so it's 3rd and 8.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. This try is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Back to pass. It's Brown. Tries the right with a quick throw. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
George has moved into the red zone. Oh, here comes the reverse. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game?
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. The Gators come to the line in the hurry up.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Hand off to the single back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators line up with a first and goal. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the defense wraps him up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
The ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Looking to throw it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Running back grabs it on a screen. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Brown. short throw to the back, an easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And the receiver's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
It's a quick grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. The tight end has got it. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away and get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down play coming up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Running back with the football. Throws a stiff arm. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
The game makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Brown. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got it. Job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Fourth down RPO looking left. Touchdown, Georgia. That puts them on top in the second half. They're set now to try the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can he get there on the ground? They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. No huddle now for the offense. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He's going for a big play downfield. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Big throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a crucial 3rd down play. Try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Running with purpose. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on a pitch. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Dogs! And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's running out of time here. And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Gators. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Extending the play now. In the clear at the 25. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Brown. Catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Second down for the offense.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? So now on comes the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? And that is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense just takes a knee here.
That's the end of regulation with the score all tied.
So here comes our first play of overtime. A quick throw out left, complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and goal, Georgia.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. Handoff to the receiver on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's that defense shifting again. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. Let's see what the call is on this critical third and goal. They try to punch it in overtime. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
So here we go. The coach rolling the dice, going for it on fourth and goal here in overtime. And the offense will spend a timeout before one of the most important plays of this game, needing to convert here. So this could be the decisive play, fourth and goal here in overtime. It's QB sneak into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down and goal, what the heck? Get behind this offensive line, trust that they're going to win that surge up front, and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
Okay, ready?
To throw, it's Lagway. He's looking deep here. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Fires it to the wideout. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake. And that'll seal it. The interception to end the game.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.